Welcome to Now, I'm Ashley Jenkins.
And I'm Kerry Shawcross.
Holy Hollywood drama, Batman!
With Marvel's newest blockbuster breaking records over the weekend, it seems like Warner Brothers and DC might be experiencing a bit of a civil war on their own.
Nice. 2 lines and we already got all the puns.
Yeah, did it.
Alright, news broke over the weekend. The Justice League now has a brand new executive producer. Our latest Bruce Wayne, Ben Affleck.
I like the idea it's actually just Bruce Wayne. It's just him as Bruce Wayne in character.
We don't
the whole
know
time.
who Batman is, so.
I guess that's true. It's Clark Kent?
He's a secret.
Yeah. And by all accounts, it seems like he'll be edging out some of the responsibilities of Zack Snyder, the fairly controversial creative voice behind the DC Cinematic Universe so far.
Some of Affleck's new duties, in addition to starring in the film as murderous Batman, will now include working with screenwriter Chris Terrio to fine-tune the script.
Fine-tune.
Quote, fine-tune. I think that means re-rate.
Yeah, take it and you throw it in the garbage and then you write it again
Start
yourself.
over again.
And you just put and you write it out instead of putting an ampersand. And that means that they kind of contributed, but they didn't.
The whole
really.
script goes like this. I'm Batman.
Arr, I have money. On top of tackling some screenwriting, Affleck is also going to provide oversight and approval for the post-production process of Justice League. Hopefully in Bat voice. Whole time.
The whole time.
Okay.
The interesting thing about all this is that Affleck's promotion to executive producer gives him a lot more creative input into the film overall, which greatly reduces some of Snyder's say in the final product.
I think that's fine. I think that...
I'm okay with that. I think a lot of people are going to be okay with that after
Opinions.
the response to Batman vs. Superman. Not a lot of the super fans, but a lot of the other people.
I mean, 300 was good. Originally, it was Snyder who wrote Justice League's script together with Terrio. However, it seems like Snyder won't be involved in the next round of revisions as Affleck comes in to make his own adjustments.
Batman's from Boston. He's always the
Blam.
coolest guy in the room. His best friend is Matt Damon. He's
I'm
gonna
Matt
rob
Damon.
a bank. Wait, hold a minute. That's the Joker.
This'll be good though. Terrio and Affleck worked together previously on the Oscar-winning Argo, so putting the two together seems like a pretty decent combination.
It did well for that.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. Then again, Terrio was brought in to improve Batman vs. Superman's original script, which is basically what convinced Affleck to come aboard in the first place. I think he just added Batman in.
Wait, it used to be worse. What was the original script like?
It was Flash came in, he was like, I'm fast, look at me.
Yeah, but the Flash TV series and the Green Arrow TV series, they're actually pretty good. So
I've heard good things.
I'm not gonna blame them for Batman vs. Superman.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
No.
According to Birth Movie's Death, this change in roles for Affleck happened for a number of reasons. Their sources told him that Affleck was incredibly unhappy with the reception of BVS. He felt humiliated after spending so much of the press tour saying how much better this would be than Daredevil.
Whoa, sad
Yeah.
Affleck meme a little less funny. Now we know that it was real. He was destroyed.
In addition to sad Affleck, we also had mad Affleck. Apparently, Affleck was not too pleased when Warner Brothers CEO Kevin Tsujihara confirmed prematurely that Affleck would be directing the upcoming standalone Batman film. Negotiations were actually still in progress.
Bumping Affleck to executive producer helps Warner Brothers placate Affleck while also edging Zack Snyder out of a controlling central position in the DC movieverse.
So apparently, they just don't want to break up with Snyder.
Well, it's like they're pulling a Gavin where they're not going to break up, they're just going to never call him again.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, and they're also British. And really, none of that should be much of a surprise considering the recent rumors of trouble behind the scenes at Warner Brothers. That's of course due to Batman vs. Superman's lower than expected box office, plus the horrendous critical reception.
Which is a real shame because it had a huge opening weekend. It's just that with the negative reception, that's all it got. And then it went like this.
Yeah.
But mostly probably the first one. Let's be honest. They don't care if the movie isn't very good as long as people go see it more than one weekend.
That's second as well. In total, Batman vs. Superman brought in $864 million worldwide. That sounds like a stupid amount of money.
And it is.
It is, but most insiders agreed that Warner Brothers needed to hit at least $1 billion in order to justify the entire franchise.
And since then, things haven't been great for the filmmakers involved in DC's universe. According to sources within Warner Brothers, there have been lots of fights between Warner Brothers executives and Zack Snyder over the direction of Justice League, which were resolved when they discovered their mothers are all named Martha.
And then they're all dead. And that's in addition to the director of The Flash leaving just a couple weeks ago over creative differences.
Other rumors indicate that James Wan, director of Aquaman, is now trying to decide if Aquaman is going to be worth all the hassle following how poorly Batman vs. Superman did with moviegoers and critics alike. But they got Khal Drogo. Come on.
They're losing directors faster than a speeding bullet. Get it?
Oh,
Get it?
So,
Get it?
injecting
Iron
someone...
Man.
What?
What?
Injecting someone with a pedigree like Affleck's could be like Warner Brothers and DC's Hail Mary, hoping to stay relevant in the face of Civil War's mounting box office victory, which so far is kind of looking like what they hoped Batman vs. Superman would be.
The Martha's Day opening weekend for Civil War brought in $181 million, making it the 5th largest opening weekend of all time.
Which is pretty good. That's
for Mother's Day
not
weekend,
bad.
yeah. And thanks to its 90% on Rotten Tomatoes, it probably won't be the historic drop-off we saw with Batman vs. Superman.
Considering fans have wanted Snyder off of DC movies for some time now, the Change.org petition, for example, has over 16,000 signatures, so you know it's legit. 16,000 people out of the millions who watch these movies are like, maybe not.
Somebody walked in and like put a folder on Obama's desk, and they were like, take care of this. He's like, I'm dropping everything.
Yeah, but maybe pushing him out of the power chair could mean these movies start to improve for DC fans.
Affleck was considered by many to be the best part of the new film, and there's no doubt that he's got some serious filmmaking chops, with Oscars in his utility belt for writing and directing.
On the flip side, though, while this does seem like it could be for the betterment of Justice League film in general, keep in mind that Affleck signed on because he liked the direction and tone of the universe already. Sure. So it's not like suddenly they're all going to be making out and being happy and friends and unicorns and shit. It's still going to be dark.
Maybe they'll just make Civil War and just replace all the characters. That'd be fine. Apparently, he was a pretty big fan of Zack Snyder's, at least according to his BFF, Matt Damon. And he was really into Batman vs. Superman and its artistic direction until reviews started coming out, and he went all sad Affleck on us.
Hopefully, he'll be able to help diagnose some of what went wrong and help rectify it for the upcoming movies.
Well, for starters, Affleck probably doesn't think that Batman should have been raped in prison in Christopher Nolan's movies. Yeah, that's a real thing Zack Snyder said he would have done if Batman had gone in with a prison in his movie.
He did say that. In a recently discovered interview with Entertainment Weekly from 2008, Snyder said he gets to go to a Tibetan monastery and be trained by ninjas. Okay, I want to do that, but he doesn't get raped in prison. That could happen in my movie. If you want to talk about dark, that's how that would go.
Buttholes are very dark. That actually explains a whole lot. Warner Brothers, seriously, just have Superman fly down and hurl this guy into the sun.
Yeah, look, it's hard to say how much can change this late in the game for Justice League, though. The movie has been filming since last month, and Snyder is still directing. So they can do some, you can do some editing, a couple of rewrites, or reshoot here and there. Fix it in post.
Yeah, sell of sound.
But, once you start shooting, you do get more limited on what you have to work with.
As for the current progress of Affleck's The Batman, rumors are underway that it involves basically every supervillain in Batman's famous gallery of rogues. Affleck wants to create a definitive Batman film, one with every bad guy already in place.
Isn't that called Suicide Squad?
Yeah, pretty much. Or the fucking, the TV series that they're doing. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, let's just cram in way too many characters.
Edward Nygma!
What? What are you doing? You're just going to cram in way too many characters all over again?
Where are we?
For the very first time?
Oh, yeah, you're doing it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I haven't done that already. Putting them all in one dossier. Good job, Warner Brothers.
Although, look,
that worked out great.
maybe this means that Arkham Asylum is going to be a focal point of the story. Could we get a film adaptation similar to the Arkham games from Rocksteady with Batman having to round up all of his famous villains?
I'm on board.
That'd be kind of cool.
I'm on board.
I would watch that.
What do you guys think of Affleck's most recent promotion to the caped executive producer? Is he the creative that the DC Universe needs, or the one it deserves?
For future updates on all things Affleck and the continual train wreck of the DC Universe, like this video and subscribe to The Know.
I really want
Batman.
the DC Universe to work out.
I don't care. Marvel's great.
I mean, Marvel's great, but you can't. That doesn't mean the DC can't also be great, Kerry. I liked
That's
300.
cool. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so what's up?
Anyways, originally it was Snyder who wrote Justice League script. However, that was later. Terrio and Affleck were. What was that one movie? They have The Mask.
Came out
what was
2008.
that
movie?
No, that's
not
Point Break.
Get the
fuck
Come
out
on,
of here.
God damn it. We're talking about the one with Ben Affleck. Isn't that the one where he's all with the chick from Gossip Girl?
Yeah. The
Town. Yeah.
It was The Town. Thank you.
Town.
Thanks, Eddie. Terrio and Affleck worked together previously on the Oscar-winning. According to Birth, Movies, Death. Okay. According to Birth. Why is it one word? Why would they make a name like that?
It's like a Tribe Called Quest. You gotta say the full thing.
I guess. Rooster Teeth. We made it 2 words. It makes more sense. Okay, who wrote the Martha's Day opening weekend? Who did that? Eddy?
Eddie?
Really?
He's over there cackling.
Really?